Good morning, Pisces. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations. All right, Pisceanos, happy, what's today? Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. All right, let's pull a few of these. These are by Maruka X. It is her version of the Kippers. We also have the King of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. He is reversed. Okay. Let's see. Spirit. Angels. Ancestors and higher beings. Oh, please help me with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people, my Pisceanos. What messages do we have for Pisces? We got false person, ending, sad news, and routine. For my numerology people, 8, 19, 14, and 54. It says false person or situation, frenemies, lies, betrayal, bad intentions, deceit, hidden enemy, and manipulation. Interesting enough, that's what King of Swords is. It is a person who lies, who manipulate, heavy on the manipulation. But hold on, Pisces, it's not all bad. This person, yeah, whoever this person is also inspiring others to believe in their narrative of what they feel or what their thoughts are. It could be about you, could be about any situation. But you have a few people, it's not just one, it's like several people that wear this mask in front of you, Pisces. You may notice them. Yeah, I think you do. As I felt it, I'm like, you see it, Pisces. You definitely see that people are pretending when they're around you. I think they're, more than anything, being very overly friendly. Have you ever been around a person and you know they've been talking about you? You just know it. Their voice changes. You could pick it up in the wavelengths. You could pick it up the way they look at you. Maybe the eye contact is off. I don't really know all your ways, Pisces, but you can pick these things up. And that helps you to make, it is good to know because it helps you to make good decisions for the future. So you have a lot of these people in your life that they wear these masks. I think for the most part, they're kind to you. Maybe overtly kind to you. Maybe they want you to believe that they're a certain type of person. And possibly, I'm not 100% sure yet, but possibly behind your back, they do talk negative or they are somebody else. I'm not sure yet. But definitely there is a form of a lie, something that is being that's very hidden here, Pisces. Interesting enough, I do have the Hierophant. Hierophant means a divine union, a divine connection, wanting to put things in the past, 5 of Cups, like someone has forgotten about something. So I don't think they did. Sorry. And I laugh and I'm sorry, it's kind of uncomfortable, this feeling sometimes, but yes, I don't think they did. I think they say they forgot about something or they're letting something go. But things that you say have a way of staying in people's minds and thoughts. You know why? Because you were right. Because you were 100% right about that situation. And they didn't get to challenge it. Or they had to kind of shut up and sit in it. and it still bothers them. I think these are the type of people or person that likes to feel superior. But the best thing that makes anyone feel superior is the truth. And that is what it is, Pisces. When you have facts and truth at hand, reality, I don't care how delusional you are, you can't fight that. And that's what I'm feeling here. We got this ending here. It's in your challenge. It says loss, letting go, over, no, death. Oh, I like the no, just flat out no. Over, yes, no. Death, irrevocable. Conclusion, afterlife, destruction, the end of a phase. Like, you're having a difficulty. Like, I kind of feel you. Like, I want to close this out. I want to end this situation, but I'm having a tough time doing this. Like, it is a challenge for me. Like, I already know what I know. I feel what I feel. I don't like what I don't like. And somehow this person could be hanging around you. These people could be hanging around you, you know, smiling and pretending. They feel very, wow, Pisces. I don't think it's all bad. I think that the bigger thing that I'm getting here is that there is someone, thank you, train. There is definitely someone amongst these people that is the biggest pretender of them all. And they inspire. And that's the best way that I started this. They inspire these feelings in others. Maybe they make them feel like you can't betray me in this situation. Could be like a marriage. There could be there's some type of connection there. This person has been suffering. Whoever this liar is, they've been suffering. They've been trying really hard to let go of the past and say or do good things and try to move forward, but they can't. They're lying to themselves. They're lying to others, and the others see it. They know. All right, we got sad news here. It says bad news, inconvenient truth, delusional, disappointment, emotional, self-pity, sadness, quarrel, and setback. Delusional, Pisces. I didn't see that. Self-pity, sadness, quarrel, disappointment. Inconvenient truth. I like that one too. Inconvenient truth. This is in the position of why it's all happening. So it's pretty much exactly what I had said right there. Someone is not okay. Have you ever seen those people that say, I'm okay, I'm great, and then they break and they kind of like are like still self-soothing, you know? They self-soothe, like they shake or rock back and forth. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. And it's like, uh-oh. People see it. I don't believe this is you whatsoever. I believe this is someone in your life that could be an instigator to, or an instigator to the way others feel about you, or yeah, instigator is the best word. Other people see it too, and it scares them. They see how this person is so gone and so different. And they feel like it's very sad. I don't know if this is family members, loved ones. I don't know who these people are, but they can see it. And it is very sad. It's not your problem, Pisces, is what I'm going to tell you. I think sometimes Spirit wants you to know these things so you can understand why you have people dancing in your face and you don't feel okay with them. Like, why don't I feel okay? Why are you not looking at me? Why are you overly trying to be nice to me? Oh, because you were talking about me. Oh, because you said some things maybe to comfort, soothe another person, or help. In their eyes, it's a form of helping. But this is for you to have the confirmation that you really needed. Because I know, and we're going to go deeper, I know you felt it. And listen, it doesn't matter. You feel things from people all the time, but there's something here that they wanted you to know so that you can trust your next decisions. Because I do feel like you're trying really hard to start, like, have this ending. Like, that's it. This is done. I can't do anything here. My hands are tied. This is above my pay grade type of energy. But I don't know why. We're going to keep going as to why this is so difficult to put an end to. All right, we got routine here. It says daily task, pattern, plan, consistent, predictable, unchanging, fixed, rigid, accustomed, uninterrupted, and steady. Give me one sec. To me, this felt like a cycle and a routine, yes, and nobody was able to break this routine. And I kind of feel like you're battling breaking some type of routine. You know, some people will stay in it because they feel sorry for certain people. And maybe that's the reason why you're being called today to see things from a different perspective. And we're going to get into this big ending, because that is where I feel like you are going to have the most progress in this situation. Like, how can I do this? How can I end this cycle that people seem to not be able to break out of? But I see it. You know, I don't know how to explain this. Like, I see this thing, but I'm also in it. Let's see. Spirit, tell me more about this false person. 3 of Wands. King of Pentacles. This person pretends, or these people pretend to be smart. They pretend to be smart. They pretend to be something they're not. Let's just say financially, right? Let's just say financially. That they have created or invented or started, or their job pays them this much. Pisces, is not true. I'm going to tell you this right off the bat. It's a form of trying to be someone. That's all I can say. They're trying to be someone. I think you make people feel competitive in some ways. Like they want to show you that they have accomplished things in life. I don't know why you're bringing this out in people. That's an insecurity. Yes, I do feel it. They want to feel accomplished. They want to feel like somebody. You make them feel that way, Pisces. I don't know why. I don't know what you do. I don't know how you carry yourself, but you definitely bring an element into this group that people, that they haven't seen before. And I think the thing is, you don't challenge them to be better, but yeah, maybe it's a little bit. You show them how success looks differently. It doesn't just have to be at work. It's just like you show them how success can look very differently for everyone. And they like it. They like your brand of success. Thank you to train. So you kind of make a person try to feel like they need to, and they could be fine. Their lives could have been great. But you make them now see a different perspective of life, a different route that you took. And all of a sudden, their life isn't good enough. And now there's some form of, competition a little, but more so, I've accomplished it. I'm this person, or I'm that person. I don't know if that makes any sense. Let's do one more. 5 of Pentacles. They lie about their money. That's huge. Somebody here could be supporting another person. And they could be very upset about it, but they don't say either one of those things. I'm not sure. They don't say that they're upset, and they're not saying that they support another person. It's almost like they feel like that's embarrassing. Like if they said it to you or to other people, you don't care. But they would be looked at differently. That's how they feel, because maybe it's not a standard or it's not okay. I don't know, Pisces. That's what I got. All right, let's go into this ending. This is really what I want to see. Justice, balancing the scales, and the Emperor, two major arcanas, Pisces. This is a major event that I was feeling. Let's see what it means. It's gonna happen. Somehow you've been doing this. You've been fighting. I think the first step is acknowledgement that you don't want this situation in your life, that you're not falling for people's, like, I'm showing you something, believe it, and you're like, no, I don't. And that's okay. You're not being, crazy about it, but they definitely affect what your future decisions are on how you treat this person or people or whatever. So that's really, really positive. Whereas before, you may not have been able to see the mask, that they were wearing a mask, and you did things that you, in hindsight, regret. Like, okay, well, I shouldn't have done that. But that's not happening anymore. So the scales are being balanced. The fake will be shown, and only the real will survive. I don't care how many delusions, illusions that you have in your life or a person may have in their life. Eventually, the fake will be exposed. But like, you got to be honest about your feelings, right? Like, your feelings, you have to be honest about them. If you're not over something, don't pretend. Say it. It doesn't make you weak. It just says, I'm not there yet. I'm working on something. Like, that's all it means. And that's very normal. We all go through that. Don't pretend. Don't lie. So I do feel like putting an end to this situation is something you're going to make peace with at a certain point, because this is a life-changing event. It is going to take a lot of balance and stability from you. It's going to take a lot of recognizing that you are in control. That ultimately you're the dictator of your life. You make decisions for yourself. Everything you choose is your choice. Like, and I know that sounds crazy, because sometimes you feel like, I don't have a choice in this situation. It's like, you do. In every situation, you have a choice on how you show up. Even if you're let's say this is a boardroom meeting, right? And you can't stand these people, and these people are out to get you and trying to take your job, and you sit there. You can have the dignity. You can have the respect. You can look at people in the eyes. You can know you walked in there and you performed the job that you were supposed to perform. And also taken the hits for the things you did not do. You show up with the universe properly. Sooner or later, these things do die. And the real will survive. You have that justice on your side, that karma, the good karma on your side, Pisces. You've been doing really good with good karma. Admitting faults, weaknesses, but also not allowing people. Good karma is also developed by not allowing people to walk over your boundaries, not allowing people to disrespect you in situations where you did not deserve. All right. Let's get into this sad news. It's going to happen for you in time. We got the Hangman. Two of Pentacles. There's somebody that gets so incredibly weak when they see this person in shambles. Their heart breaks. Hangman is Pisces energy. This is seeing something from a different perspective. Two of Pentacles is like you've been wrestling and wrestling and wrestling a decision, but then you finally drop it. Why? Because you see somebody in shambles. So if this is you, Pisces, that's seeing this person in shambles and then you drop your boundaries, and I don't think it is. That's the crazier part. I don't think you're going to. I think this is someone else. But if this is you by chance, this is the quickest way to stay in a toxic situation. Just because you see them cry, just because you see them emotionally unbalanced or unstable. You have to kind of, I'm not saying you antagonize or trigger the situation whatsoever, but you also have to acknowledge that this is something that this person has to deal with, and they're going to have to work through. The same way you work through your own stuff, Pisces, your imbalances. They have to work through theirs. You can't just, there's a, like I'm hearing, give the dog a bone. Give a dog a bone. So it's more like they're untamed, they're unmanageable. We don't know who they're going to unleash on. And so it's like these people, I don't know who it is, but they're just giving the dog the bone. Here, before you get loud and crazy. That is very sad. But that is the quickest way that you'll find yourself still living the routine or the cycle. Let's get into routine. See? Why am I doing this? 10 of Pentacles. Why am I doing this? It's what I feel with the 8 of Swords. It's like, why am I doing this? I don't know. I feel stuck, but it's like I can't do it. I got to stay in this position here because if I don't, the dog will come and attack. Not just me, but everyone. I don't know who this person is at this moment. Could be somebody else in your life, but it's telling you there's a feeling here of I got to stay in this routine. For the sake of keeping everything together financially, family, friends, all this stuff, it's just I gotta stay in this routine. This is the routine. I may not be happy in this thing, but for the sake, this is someone that's sacrificing. This is a definitely martyrs is what I'm feeling. Give me one more for this. 7 of Cups, very confused. There's a lot of people in this group that are extremely confused about how this is going to go. They feel stuck to it. They feel tied to it. They feel like maybe this is family, Pisces, and it's like, well, you can't, what are you going to do? It's like, I don't know, 7 of Cups. But I want to focus on this because this is where I feel like you're going to find the most solution here to this, trying to put an end to this, Pisces. The biggest thing that I felt here was that you can't give in to a toddler's tantrums. That's the best way I could put this. Let me ask you a question. If your child misbehaves and they throw tantrums, as a parent, it's our job and responsibility to make sure that when they go out to the real world, they don't throw tantrums or anything else out there. I'm going to give you an example. It's personal, but my daughter does suffer from anxiety, panic attacks, and all that good stuff that I'm pretty sure I probably passed along to her. But I did coddle it, but I did also express to her that not everyone believes in it. They'll believe it's you trying to get attention or being spoiled, or, you know, like I've seen it, you know, so I know. People, you know, that never suffered from it before, I think the only best way for them to learn is if they suffer from it, so that way they could see. But if you never suffered it from it before, it's like depression. You know, people think, oh, just being sad means you're depressed. No, it's not. It's so different. And unless you actually experienced it, you'll never really know. But anyway, so my daughter, she had one in school the first semester. It was a lot. It was big changes and out of her comfort zones and all that stuff. And she had one and she experienced it for the first time. where the teacher did not care. Everything was due, and she went to the doctors, actually. They had like a doctor on campus, which I gave her tools, but unfortunately that all went out the window when it was actually time to go out there. And she went to the doctors, and it took her a while, and came back, and everything was still due regular time, even though she told her what was happening to her, which was in a few hours. Didn't happen. She wound up failing the class. And I explained to her, that it's okay. Like, I know it's horrible when people don't get it. I know people think that you're faking it. I get it. But it's not their responsibility to... It's nice, don't get me wrong. But I've dealt with people who have understood it, and it's great. You feel the love, but not everyone will. And I had to explain that to her, and she experienced it. So that just made her go more into her tools and learn how to take care of the situation on her own. Her CBDs, her sleep, her eating patterns, getting work done super early, so she's been working on all her tools to preventative care, which sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But she's taking accountability for her own stuff. And that's the best thing that we can do for anybody. And that's what I feel is the problem in this situation, because you have a bunch of coddlers. That's the feel. You have a bunch of people that instead of, like my daughter taking initiative and saying, okay, I'm responsible, she's expecting people to bend and move at her will and at her way. And that's just not the way it works. I wish it was. We all do, don't we? We're having a bad day. I don't feel good. No. And at some point in life, when you get strong enough with this, you will have that. You can have that. Trust me, there's a level. But until then, you got to learn how to take care of your own stuff. So yeah, that's the feeling. Like, there's just people who will forever stay in this pattern or cycle because they belong to this group. They're trying to do what's best here. They feel tied to this person, but they're also stuck in a state of confusion. And it is sad. Sad news there. It is so sad to see that the second that someone crashes out, people bend to their will. This person's never going to learn lessons. They're learning them. Trust me, they are. But I think they're learning it from you. Maybe you're that person that's coming in to teach them that these little things that are going on with them is not going to work on you. It may have worked in your circle, but it's not going to work with you in it. Something has definitely happened, some type of transformation over you that is bothering some people or person. And all I see is it's justice. It's you getting back into control or in power of yourself. Maybe you were one of these people. You will not be that person anymore. You can't. This is where the problem is fixed. Someone just has to get used to you shining super bright, you being in your power, you having karma, good karma, and justice on your side. You paid your dues. And someone has to get used to it. All right, what is the advice here? Love. If you love someone, you stop trying. That's what I feel. 9 of Wands. And love sometimes looks like the way my daughter's example, I love you. I can't do it for you. I can't, you know, I can advise you. I could be here as you're part of your team, you know, your team, spirit team, and your physical team. I'm here. But it's all up to you to play the game. I can't take the controller for you. I can't make you do the things that I already learned. So I love you, and you go out there and you learn. And maybe that's what this person or people are having difficulties with. Like, they don't realize that if you really love someone and you want someone to get better, you need to kind of stop. Love is not, I'm gonna hurt myself and sacrifice my life for you. Love is, I want you to get better. I want you to experience even the hardness of life, because I believe in you and you can get there. You can build yourself. I know you have the strength. I know it. It's like my daughter. I know what I raised. I don't want my daughter to be like soft, you know, like it's hard out there. I want her to experience overcoming. So that is the issue that I'm seeing here. We got people who have way too much, you know, Pisces, they have empathy. They listen. They observe. But these people or person here giving up way too quickly, not showing them the other side of things. They know the other side of the situation, but because of the state of this person, they kind of just stand and let them do, and let them think that their behavior is okay. That's the problem, but that's not your problem. You're going to show them what real love looks like, because your love will make a person stronger, self-sufficient, a survivor, a thriver. Where their love will keep somebody stuck, and then when they go out into the real world, they might get punched in the face. I don't know what any of this means, Pisces, but it is what it is. All right, let's do career and money. I think I'm going to stick with these this time. All right. Two of Swords. People are yapping. Ace of Wands. I can feel it, Pisces. You're like, oh. Six of Cups. It's not in the worst of ways, but everybody got opinions. Everybody got something to say. And you're just like, stay out. Just stay out. I don't really care. Why are you talking to me? That's terrible, Pisces. But I have to put it out there, yes. Why are you talking to me? I do have the Six of Cups here. Like, what do people think? You're their therapist or something? Like, I feel it. They think you're like, keep talking to you because they want you to listen to them. You're a good listener, Pisces. What are you going to do? Why are these people approaching you? There's something about you that brings them a form of like security or nostalgia. Like, I don't know, you remind me of somebody, or they feel connected to you in some ways. These could be younger people. I don't know. But yes, I do feel like people hear you and they feel comforted by you. They also get inspired as well by you, Pisces, in a good way. But it's so strange because you're in this energy. Like, it's not that you don't want to talk to people. It's just that you're going to get an influx, or you're already having an influx of people that want you to listen to them. You may not talk a lot to them, but they're definitely talking to you. This Ace of Wands, let me clarify it a little bit more. It means like, there might be some forms of attraction with certain people too. But let's see. Two of Cups. Reverse. Let's see. Maybe it's your quietness. They want you to open up. They also believe that if they talk to you, then you would open up. It's always the quiet ones that seem to get like the most attention for some reason at this point. I don't know. There's something that they feel like they keep bringing up topics of conversation to try to talk to you, and you don't reciprocate the conversation. But they really like you. They're talking too much, Pisces, basically, because they like you. Even if there's negative things in there, I don't feel a lot of it, but even if there was, it's just like they just want to be around you. There's something about you that feels very familiar to them. It reminds them of something. That's the best I could say. All right, let's do the Oshos to close this off. Yeah, I felt that clearly. Like, keep talking. And Pisces, I'm still not understanding what's going on in their heads. Actually, when I talk to Pisces, I'm even more confused about what their thoughts are. I think they are fishing a little bit, fishing for some type of where are you with this whole situation. Spirit, tell me more. We are the world. Courage and completion. We also have transformation, all in the reversal. Let's see. There's definitely some form of like, we need unity here. Like, can we have some unity? Yes, I am hearing U-N-I-T-Y. But that's just my mind. Unity. There is search for unity. People want to put this together. People want this to be, copacetic, happy, family, good work environment. The problem is that people are not willing to do the right thing in order to get there. Like, everyone has a voice. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone has experienced things in life. And we need to have respect for everyone's situation. But if one person gets more of the coddling, thank you, train. Yes, if one person gets more of the understanding because you're the stronger one and this person is not, it's not going to work. And that's what I'm feeling here. You're never going to complete this thing because somebody doesn't have enough courage to really stand up and say, this is the problem. This is the issue and this is what we need to work on. None of us are perfect, but you're not, just because you see Pisces stand a little taller, you're not going to tell Pisces to take the grunt. Oh, you're more emotionally stable than the next person. Yeah, because Pisces had to work really hard at it. Do you know how hard Pisces had to work for this? And there's times that we don't know because Pisces closed the door and you don't know, you're out there somewhere. You don't know. So that's the feeling. The good thing about you is that you learn not to dump your traumas onto other people. You keep your stuff to yourself. You work on yourself, kind of like my whole daughter scenario situation. That's how true transformation is made. So you're going to be the person that breaks the cycle, and you're going to be met with a lot of pushback, a lot of criticism, a lot of fakeness. But know that you are supported by the universe. You do have the Justice and the Emperor there. It just takes that one brave soul to say, you guys are all wrong. I don't care. Oh, well, we're 10 here and you're 1 and we can't all be wrong. Yes, you can. Especially when you're dealing with a Pisces. Yes, you can. Why? Because Pisces hears things. They know things. They understand things. They work on a soul level. They go deep into their spirit and their soul and they get answers. And what the answer that you've gotten here is, we can't keep doing this. It's not working. This person is worse than ever. They're living in some form of delusions. This is sad. We need to try something else. Not saying you need to be active in the situation. You keep being your merry self. Just your sheer presence makes people think. I don't see it happening yet, I'll be honest. But in this challenge is where I got a lot of confirmation that the universe is supporting you. Stay in your power, in control. It's doing things. It is doing things here at this time, Pisces. So know that. You may not see it. You may see people falling and bending and not following through with what they said they were going to do. But it is definitely, things are happening. Sometimes it needs to start from somewhere. It's starting from you. All right, Pisces, I hope you liked the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.